Hi, YouTube family. Auntie is here. Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I love to say it's not cute not knowing, and we start with a hug because somebody needs a hug. So come on. We are starting off the weekend. Don't forget the fancy edition, the weekend edition with the pictures. It's coming up this weekend, so make sure you do check it out. LaShawna Simon puts it together. Today, it's a lot. First off, we got to keep Wendy Williams in prayer. You know, stories were coming out, health issues. Then it came out that she got COVID. Now they're saying she'd be admitted to a hospital because of mental issues. Now, there are some cases where there are mental issues associated, with COVID. But I just think that something else is going on, that something else isn't right. Her show is not coming back on Monday. It's not due to come back on October the 4th. Pictures that were leaked, she did not look well. And now they're thinking there's some mental issues going on. Will she be able to return to her show? A lot of friends that are close to her are very worried about her state of mind. This could jeopardize her show, and you don't want to see that happen. But I think we got to keep her in prayer because something is going on. Now they're attaching mental illness. Ambulance had to be called to where she lives, and they were saying a woman in distress in her 50s. I think there's something else going on. I don't want it to be anything else going on, but something is not adding up with every week with the new issues regarding Wendy for a period there over the summer because she's been on break for a long time. She seemed to be doing well. I'm thinking maybe she didn't need a long break like that. Maybe she's the type she's got to keep on working to keep her mind busy. But admitted to the hospital, they're talking about, mentally something is going on with her, but keep her in prayer. Barry Hankerson, the uncle of Aaliyah, went on Dr. Oz. Now, there's dissension in that family. There is. He said that his sister, Aaliyah's mom, knew what was going on with R. Kelly and Aaliyah. I think there's a lot of finger pointing in this. Barry Hankerson, he had to go see Minister Farrakhan because it was almost like she was handed over on a silver platter. I don't care who promises your kid that they're going to be a star. You do not leave them alone ever. You be like, no, they're going to be a star. Well, I'm going to be right here as they become a star. So I think there's a lot of guilt. But for Barry Hankerson, he went on Dr. Oz and said this. Now, I'm just going to be like, the mom couldn't have known. She couldn't have known. Other people knew. I just find it hard to believe. Maybe this is the mom in me. That she knew and co-signed it because she wound up getting pregnant. The marriage annulled. Then her untimely death at such a short age. But Barry Hankerson, whoo! Now, for years her music couldn't be streamed or anything because Barry Hankerson and the mom, they don't get along. So they couldn't agree. So there's tension there. But can you believe that? I'm saying one of these. But a lot of people did know. Now, a judge has ruled that everybody who's testifying now, even though they signed NDAs, the non-disclosure, and got paid millions. Some got a whole lot of money for keeping their mouths shut. They're allowed to talk now, no matter they got money or not. He said these NDAs, they mean nothing. Come to court and testify. Something interesting there. Wendy, we talked about Wendy. I'm just gonna. This is what Auntie's got to do. Real shakeup is coming to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Told you guys that Kenya wasn't coming back. Now we hear that Portia is not coming back. What the hell is going on? The ratings weren't good last season. They weren't. The ratings were not good. Will they be replaced with younger people? Will they bring Nene back to tell her story now that her husband has died, even though they were like, we ain't never bringing her back. What's going on? Are people tired of these reality shows? They just don't have the same that they used to have back in the day. But I hear that Portia is one of the ones next to leave. T.I. and Tiny, they got good news. Those charges for sexual assault and drugging, judge threw it out. Cat Williams wants to do a comedy versus with Kevin Hart. No. First of all, it ain't never going to happen. Two different types of comedian. Everyone has a different, take on what comedians they love. There are two different types of comedian. And a lot of times, Cat comes from a space of negativity. You could say what you want about Kevin Hart. He's positive and nobody can beat his grind. When Dave Chappelle co-signed it and said, I've never seen nobody hustle like he does, Kevin is about getting the work done. He's made mistakes, and the mistakes have been like public. But he's a good person who grinds and works. You can't knock people for their hustle. Maybe you don't like his jokes or anything, but he's going to keep on going and keep on getting blessed. Cat is always going to be in a small box. Always in a small box unless he changes his headspace. I remember when he went after Steve Harvey and it was brutal and it was like, come on, Cat. Do you and be a better version of you. Don't worry about what these other people are doing. Do you and be great in what you're doing. Cat Williams. I think I'm supposed to be seeing him next year. And I hope I get to pull him aside privately and just like, do you. Do you. LeVar Burton says he's glad he didn't get the Jeopardy job. Because sometimes when a no comes rolling down your alley, you just got to say, God, thank you. You may not understand why you can't get that or this didn't happen. But you know what? Say thank you. Thank you to the no. Because something better is around the corner. And I'm glad to hear, because it's a mess right now with Jeopardy. And you don't want to feel that you're being given a job because, they just gave it to him because he's black. No, LeVar, something better is coming for you. You may have thought you wanted that job, but God got something better for you. Jennifer Lopez is saying that she doesn't feel appreciated by Hollywood. The girlfriend of Ben Affleck, this is how she likes to be addressed. The girlfriend of Ben Affleck says that, she didn't get nominated for that movie Hustlers, and she just feels like a Hollywood outsider. Girl, it's the boyfriend hopping. It's the boyfriend. Settle down. You're J-Lo. You're beautiful. I love her in movies. But you be trying to be something you're not, and I think that's what's going on. Let's hope this Ben Affleck, because it's going to send you over the edge if this relationship don't turn out. But she likes to be known as the girlfriend of Ben Affleck. Bobby Brown is the latest to jump in and say no to a remake of The Bodyguard. He says, nah, I should do that. No, Hollywood, get creative. We don't want to see a remake of The Bodyguard. Whitney Houston, Kevin Costner, they did that. Come up with something new. We don't need a remake of that. I have a lot of notes in front of me if you wonder why I keep. And then it's Friday, and child, my brain be leaving me on Fridays. My brain be like, we out. Actress and comedian Kim Whitley, she revealed in an interview that she had a love affair with singer Gerald Levert and that he was the love of her life. She said they made a pact that when they turned 50, they would get married. Unfortunately, Gerald died at the age of 40. But where did Kim come from? See, all right, Gerald had a lot of women. And I remember I interviewed him and I was like, are you singing about Candy Burris? And he got mad at me. He was like, damn it, Patty, why you always got to listen to the lyrics of the songs? I said, because I know this woman hurt you. And Candy did. Gerald dated Candy, but Candy, this is before Housewives, y'all. She was a songwriter. She was an escape. She was a Grammy-winning artist, and she loved saying, you don't have no Grammys. I'm a Grammy-winning artist. So it was kind of like a competition between the two, and that's why the relationship did not last. Gerald had a lot of women. I swear I ain't never heard of Kim Whitley being one of these women. I said, "Oh, Kim." So maybe she's telling us stuff. She also said in the interview that when she was on the set of White Chicks with Marlon Wayans, it looked like he had a bat in his pants. Okay, Kim, give us tea, give us tea, give us tea. Mike Tyson and Bruce Willis are teaming up for an action movie that we may be seeing next year. Apparently, they filmed it a little while ago. Ooh, a bat. Okay. Muhammad Ali on PBS stations this weekend, the documentary, 2 hours each night. Tape it if you feel like you can't make that serious commitment. I got sports notes over here, things I got to do this weekend. It's Friday, y'all, and Auntie is ready to start the weekend. Even it's going to be a busy one. But look, the bat. He looked like he had a bat, and they said no, that was. Leave a comment. Auntie reads the comments. You know that I saw it if I give you a heart. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a minute of the antics and the stories and the stuff. For those who are in need of prayer, keep them in prayer, because some people really need that in their lives. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Have a great weekend. Look out for the weekend edition because it's on the way. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.